Hello, everyone. This is Demetra K, and I want to talk today a little bit about police brutality. Now, over the last couple of weeks, we've been seeing a lot of things, not that, we're not used to seeing those things, but take place in regards to police murdering black men. A couple weeks ago, everybody witnessed Stephon Clark being murdered by the Sacramento Police Department. In fact, he was shot 20 times. Because they said they thought he had a gun. Then they said, we thought it was a crowbar. Then ultimately it was a cell phone. And so everyone is taken to the streets. They're protesting, they're marching, going to City Hall, expressing, that we need justice for his murder. And we're tired of this, that, and the other. You've seen the dignitaries show up at the funeral, making all these speeches and things like that. And shortly after that, we also watched the Attorney General for Louisiana state that he was not going to charge the police officers that murdered Alton Sterling because there wasn't enough evidence. But then a couple of days or so after that, they released more footage showing that, hey, you know what? You guys kind of got caught murdering a, innocent man. But again, unfortunately, that's nothing new for black people in America. In fact, we're starting to see more and more and more of that. And for some reason, we get it in our minds that we need to continue to march and pray and, beg the oppressor to stop oppressing us. And think about how, I want to use the word sick, and I'm not using it to be disrespectful, but think how sick that is. We keep asking people who never had any value for us in the first place, like since the Middle Passage. The only value that they had on us was to come over here and build America and make them rich. That was it. After slavery was ended, that we were pretty much useless. And so, it was like, okay, we don't care if we murder them and we do A, B, C, and D to them because they're worthless to us. In fact, we'd be better off without them. Research the eugenics program. Okay, and so back to my point. We keep asking those very same people to care about us. Please just give us justice. Stop murdering us. And on the surface, they should stop doing that. But they're not going to do that. You know why? Now, for those of you who may be familiar with Dr. Claude Anderson, you know what I'm about to say is true. And for those of you who are not familiar with Dr. Claude Anderson and his powernomics theory, you guys need to look him up. He has a plethora of things on YouTube. Dr. Claude Anderson. He says that until black people start practicing group economics, that's pooling our money together, building businesses. And I'll just break it down in layman's term for you. It is said that dollars in the black community circulate only 6 hours. In an Asian community, it circulates 30 days. So basically, we get paid and then we give all of our money away just like that. In fact, we give 97% of $1.3 trillion away. And so until we, as black people, start practicing group economics, keeping our money within each other, people like the police are going to continue to kill us because we have no power. We have no buying power. So where there is no money, there is no power. He also says, because he has 5 steps of things that we must do in order to not be extinct. One of it is building businesses and controlling them. The other one is politics. We must buy into politics. You need money to do that. The third one, which is the point that I'm getting at, we need to control the courts and the police department by money. Right now, everybody knows it. Everybody, meaning other races, know that black people don't have any money and they have no influence. And so, we could kill one of their people. All they're going to do is march. All they're going to do is pray and get mad and maybe tear up some storefronts and jump on people's cars. And after that's over, then they'll go home until we do it again. But you know what? We don't have to do nothing for them. In fact, we'll go into their neighborhoods when it's election season and pander to them and tell them we're going to do all this. We're going to stop police brutality. We're going to make sure y'all get some businesses and jobs over here. And then once we give them our vote, mostly it's Democrats, then they go away and we never hear from them again. And so until black people, we start practicing group economics, as Dr. Claude Anderson always talks about, We are always going to be in this position, and it's going to get worse for Black people in America. You think about that. We have $1.3 trillion coming into our community every year. So we are not broke, you guys. They say we make up, with all the money that we have, we make up the 11th or 9th, maybe it's the 9th, largest country in the world, Black people in America, with the money that we have. But right now we don't have anything. And so people do any and everything to us. For example, like Asians, and no shade to Asians, but they come into our neighborhoods, they disrespect us. Arabs, they sell us rotten food or whatever case in their liquor store. And we go right back in there the next day and purchase something else from them because they know that Black people can't wait to give their money away. Instead of going to start their own businesses and running them out of our neighborhoods. And the police is the same way. They know that we're not really going to do anything but cry. As my dad always says, prayer ain't worth a damn at a bear meeting. We're always telling each other, let's pray, let's turn the other cheek. We're going to get on our knees and pray and ask God to get rid of what we're going through. Well, maybe God is asking you, Black people, to do something for yourself. Our knees should be sore by now. We need to get off of our knees, start pooling our money together. And so the next time you see a brother or sister trying to start a business, don't talk about them. Ask them, what can I do? Whether it's go spend $1 with them or promote their services, we need to start doing that because Black people, we are out of time. And until we start practicing group economics, the police is going to keep murdering our people wholesale. End of story. We got to do what we got to do. All right. And don't forget, YouTube, Google, whatever you got to do, Dr. Claude Anderson. That man has been trying to put us on game for over 40 years now. And we're just, we need to stop looking for somebody else to do for us what we are more than capable for doing for ourselves. Hell, we built this country. We built many things around this world. You mean to tell me in 2018, with all the resources and smarts and stuff that we have, we can't build our own again? We used to do it. What's the problem, Black people? What's the problem? And for more insightful commentary, please subscribe to my channel.